Hello everyone who is here on Pimotech Education Service, our YouTube channel where academic content flows. Today again we are going to look at Microsoft Word. In today's session we are going to look at how we can create table of content in our MS Word document. For the good of this session today, I have a document here which we are going to use as an example. This document is about networking. I got this document from ICT administration. So we are going to use this very document to learn how we can create a table of content. This document comprised of only 6 pages, as you can see here. But now assume like 100 pages. How can it be done to generate a table of content? So, to do this, we are going to use auto table of content. Microsoft Word has features that support auto table of content. Regardless of the version of Microsoft Word document you have on your PC, let us say 2019, Word 2020, Word, all of them, they have auto table of content. So, to begin with, if you have researched a document and you want to make a table of content out of it, like the one I have here, what you have to first do is to put the chapters. You see, mine has chapter 1, it has that is chapter 1, this is chapter 3, it has 6 chapters. So if you know that the document you are writing, you are going to create, or you will create a table of content, it's advisable to write that document as you are indicating chapter. This one can be a chapter or a section, whatever you name it. This is the chapter we use to give headings and we generate a table of content. How do we do that? You come here, you select the heading, you come and give it heading 1. You come and click here, heading 1. You see this ribbon under home tab. We have a ribbon here which has style section. So under this style section, that's where we give names of headings to our document. So the first one I selected, which is chapter 1, I have given it heading 1. So from there you look for another chapter. This is chapter 2. You look for another chapter, you select it and you call it heading 2. We are on heading 2, so another chapter, this is chapter 3. You come again and you click heading 1. You do this until that you cover all of the section you have in your document. Then is stopping with heading 6. That is chapter 6. All chapters I have given them heading 1. From there, if you want to make subsections of the headings, now you change the heading. Let us say, for example, this is chapter 3. If you want to make sub headings like this IP address, the one you see here, what you do, you come, either you give it heading 2 or heading 3, whatever you want. Let me give it heading 2. Again, you come here, this is subnet mask, you give it heading 2. meaning this subsection will be of the same category because you have given them heading 2. From there, what you do, you can click in the you click anywhere in the body of the document. You come to normal one here where you are seeing my cursor. Again, in that style grouping under home tab, you click on normal, you right click and you select this one, update normal to match selection. You click normal to match selection, meaning what you have, the entire body characters are going to remain the same, and the table of content, its character will look the same like of the entire body. So from there, you come on top of the word interface here. On top, you look for the tab reference. But if you are not seeing the tab references, meaning it was not pinned in toolbar. What you do, you right click in a ribbon, anywhere in a ribbon, you come and select customize quick access toolbar. You click customize. From customizing, now you come here and you look for the word in this left bar, this left bar column. You look for customize the ribbon. You click on customize the ribbon, meaning all the tabs which are supposed to be in the toolbar are here. You see, we are in home tab, and all the groupings of home tabs, they are here. So you look for references. Are you seeing references here? I checked it. If it is not in toolbar, meaning it's unchecked, you check it. Thereafter, you come and you press OK. Your reference tab will appear on this toolbar. So from there, you come and you click on the reference text on reference tab, and the reference tab, the ribbon will appear and display the different options. But we are interested in this left sharp corner icon here where there is table of content. Come and click on drop down arrow. The various table of content, the format or the style of table of content comes in this dialog box. You see we have here auto table 1, we have auto table 2, we have manual table. So after manual table, you can even come below here and you look for more table of content from Microsoft Office, but you have to be online or you have access to internet. As you are seeing here, it needs internet. So you can do more things using this dialog box. So before you click on the choice of your table of content, first see where your cursor is in the document. If it's here where it is, meaning the table of content will appear here in this very position. Yet the table of content is supposed to be on top because it's what guides the reader of which position the content are. So it's always advisable to be, not always even, it's a must, the table of content should be on the first page. Now we have two ways of putting the content on the first page. You can now bring your cursor here on chapter 1. You press it here where it is now and you press enter. You create a space up here. After creating a space up, you come to table of content and take the style of table of content you want, like that. You see, our table of content is already here. You are seeing chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. You see, all of them, they are here. So from there, what you can do, the advantage of using auto table of content is, even if in your document, you see this document, the body of the document changes, also you go and update the table. Let's say, let us change the content. Now let me add another chapter in this document, which is chapter 7. Let us say chapter, now this is chapter 7. We give it, after adding the chapter, you go to home tab, under style, you come and click heading 1 to give it a heading which is readable by the auto table of content. Now let us go in our table of content. As you see, we have only 6 chapters, which stops at IP address, but we have included another chapter. So what we do, we have a provision here on the top of the table of content here, which says update the table. You click on it, it gives you the provision of updating page numbers only. Updating page numbers meaning you are going to update this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But here we are updating the entire table. So we press OK. After selecting update the entire table, we select OK, and you come below here. You see our new chapter is included. So that is the first style of adding table of content on the very first page. In other words, instead of adding table of content on this very first page, it can now bring confusion in your content arrangement. What we do professionally, you come here, you put the cursor here on the top, you come to the insert tab, you click insert tab, it gives you the ribbon. So at the left corner there is insert page, because now this is Word 2019. If you have Word 2010, the layout of this tab changes. Is like you can see this, it brings insert page here only, it brings insert page. Once you click on the drop down arrow, it gives you the different pages that can be inserted in the document. But with me now, I'm using Word 2019, which is somehow so current. The layout of the pages, insert pages, is like a grouping. It's here in the corner. You see, insert a cover page, insert a blank page, page break. So whatever concerns with pages, it is done from this corner. So for me, what I'm interested in is to add a page. You see, you just click on blank page, the page comes. You see, this is just a watermark of Pimotech Education Service, which is air streaming all academic content you are now benefiting from. If you are new here, please subscribe, like, and call other people to join. So from there, we have, since we have inserted our new page, what we do now, you come to reference. From references, you click the table of content, you choose, I always use automatic table 2 because it has this heading, table of content. You take that one. I think now the table of content is on its page, rather than the other way where you put table of content on the same page the first page which has the content. You see now your content remain in the well arranged order you wanted, and the table of content comes with its own page. So that is how we insert table of content in MS Word document. Please, if you have find this tutorial or the video is so useful, I kindly beg you to subscribe, like, and follow. Leave the comment. You can, if you have anything you want to learn about, you asking something else, you can inbox. You put the comment there. Comment with the question or any part of the Word document you want to explore. Thank you for watching.